It's a long-standing concern, the overuse of Jamaican football fields. But what can be done to correct that? We caught up with Major Desmond Brown, General Manager of Independence Park Limited.
With the National Stadium and Stadium East fields under his control, General Manager of Independence Park Limited, Major Desmond Brown, has the arduous task of ensuring they are always in tip-top condition. But what about fields at the club level? How do they maintain a playing surface of the highest standard when they use the same field to train and play matches? Are these fields being abused?
I think that each football club should have at least 3 fields. 2 practice fields and a field I use for matches and practice matches only. One of the biggest problems that they face, apart from just the land, is that most of them don't have the source of water to properly maintain their field. And you can't depend on NWC water. A, it's too expensive, B, it has chlorine in. So what each field should have either a storage area, catchment area, or preferably out their own well, so that they can water the field as required and not look at the pocket to say where the money is going. So that is part of the problem. You have the overuse of fields, so the fields don't get properly cared, they get bumpy, they get on, the bounce is terrible, so they don't practice on good fields.
He also offered another solution that he feels would ease the use of the club fields.
One of the things that I have suggested previously is that we have a couple of, maybe one in each parish, where the matches are played. So what they have now become their practice field, and all the matches are played at this location. It would be a good thing, because you could build a proper stands and all that, and people would come and pay, and the clubs would get more money. That's another opportunity, a possibility that we could look at.
Ian Smith, who is the president of the Turf Grass Association, supported Major Brown's assertions.
To maintain a field, I did it sort of put together a few numbers a couple of years ago, and it was about 2 to 3 million Jamaican dollars per year to maintain a field. So it is not cheap. You can obviously do it for cheaper, where it would not probably be as the highest standard, but certainly improve it. But again, without any water, where you're unable to fertilize, and the biggest challenge we face in Jamaica is the usage of the field. We overuse our fields far too much. So when we say $2 to $3 million, that may be a figure for a heavily used field, but if it's less used, you can get away with something more. But we tend to abuse our fields too much. They practice on the field, they also play on it, so they're playing every day, and the grass doesn't really get a chance to recover.
There are at least 3 teams who have avoided relegation in this season's Jamaica Premier League who did not use their home grounds during the course of the season due to disrepair.